Welcome to English with Rose. I'm so glad you're tuning in today because we're going to uncover something special: the secret benefits of reading books. We all know reading is important, but did you know that it offers far more than just learning new things? To dive into this, I've invited Sarah, an author and passionate reader, to share her insights. Welcome, Sarah.
Thanks so much for having me, Rose. I'm excited to discuss this topic because reading is such an essential part of my life, and I'm sure it has some hidden powers we might not always recognize.
I couldn't agree more. So let's start with the obvious. We all know books can improve our vocabulary and knowledge. But what about the less obvious benefits? What's something that most people might not realize?
Well, one of the most surprising benefits of reading is its ability to reduce stress. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but research shows that just 6 minutes of reading can lower stress levels by more than 60%. When you read, your mind focuses on the story or content, giving you a break from daily worries and creating a calm, peaceful mental space.
Wow, that's incredible. It's almost like reading is a form of relaxation, like meditation. So it's not just about gaining knowledge, it's about giving yourself a mental rest.
Exactly. And another hidden benefit is how reading helps improve your sleep. In today's digital world, many people struggle with sleep because of the blue light from screens. But if you make reading a nightly habit, especially reading a physical book or using a Kindle with no backlight, you're training your brain to relax. This helps you fall asleep faster and improves the quality of your sleep.
That's something I'm definitely going to try. So, reading helps with relaxation and sleep. But what about personal growth? Can reading have a deeper impact on our lives?
Absolutely. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your emotional intelligence. When you read novels, particularly those with rich character development, you're not just following a plot. You're learning to understand complex emotions. You begin to walk in the shoes of different characters, which builds empathy. This emotional understanding can make us more compassionate and help us navigate our own relationships better.
That's really interesting. So, books help us become more empathetic and better at understanding others. Does this happen only with fiction? Or can nonfiction books also play a role in emotional growth?
Great question. While fiction helps you develop empathy through characters, nonfiction also offers opportunities for emotional growth. Books on psychology, personal development, or even biographies can help you learn how others handle emotions, challenges, and experiences. This kind of reading teaches you new ways of thinking and feeling, and can even change the way you approach your own life situations.
I love that. So, reading is a tool for emotional development, whether it's through the experiences of characters or real life lessons from others. Now, I've heard that reading also has some surprising benefits for the brain. Can you share more about that?
Oh, absolutely. Reading is like exercise for your brain. Every time you read, you're strengthening neural connections. This not only improves memory and concentration, but also enhances cognitive function over time. Studies have shown that people who read regularly are less likely to experience cognitive decline as they age. So, reading really does help keep your brain sharp and youthful.
That's fantastic. I think we often underestimate how much reading can keep our minds active and healthy. And what about the impact on our creativity? Can reading spark new ideas?
Definitely. Reading, especially fiction and creative works, expands your imagination. It introduces you to new worlds, cultures, and perspectives, all of which can inspire your own creative thinking. If you're ever feeling stuck or in need of a new idea, picking up a book and reading something out of your usual genre can give you a fresh burst of creativity. Writers, artists, and entrepreneurs all use books as tools for innovation.
That's such a great reminder. Sometimes all it takes is reading something different to spark creativity. Now, Sarah, Do you have any specific book recommendations that offer these secret benefits?
Oh, so many. For stress reduction, I'd recommend reading something light and escapist like The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien or Harry Potter. These books transport you to a different world and allow you to forget about everything else. For personal growth, books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle or Atomic Habits by James Clear are wonderful. They help you improve your mindset and daily habits. And for boosting empathy, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee is a timeless classic that teaches us so much about compassion and justice.
Sarah, do you have any tips for people who want to develop a consistent reading habit but struggle to find time?
Great question. The key is to start small. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. You can also try audiobooks if you're on the go or set a goal, like reading one book per month. The trick is to make reading enjoyable, not a chore. Find books that genuinely interest you, and it'll become a habit naturally.
Those are great picks. I've read a couple of them myself, and I can definitely agree that they leave a lasting impact. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing these incredible insights into the secret benefits of reading. I'm sure our listeners will be inspired to pick up a book after hearing this.
It was such a pleasure, Rose. I hope everyone finds a book that helps them relax, grow, and discover new worlds. Happy reading.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of English with Rose. If you've enjoyed this conversation, let us know what book has had the most impact on you. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep reading and keep learning.